Hi, this is Carlos, and today we're going to be working on the airbag. The airbag light is not working. The airbag light is stuck on the on position. I'll go ahead and turn it on right now so you can see what I'm talking about. See the airbag light? It's on. So what I hear is the connections are under there. So that's what we're going to be doing, working under there to see if I can turn them off. This is actually under the the passenger seat. I don't know if you can see that. I'll go ahead and put it back a little bit further. Maybe you can see. I think these are the sensors. I know I had a crowbar down here. Really, I feel like that everybody needs to call Congress and, when you buy a car, and there's no dents in the front, and there's no dents in the back. The airbag is not our responsibility. There's no dents. This car has not been in an accident since I owned the car. So I done had the car 2 years, and I put it in inspection. I had it inspected last year, and shortly after the inspection, the airbag light comes on. So I just need to move these connections around. Let me turn this off. Make sure that they're plugged in. Now under each one of these seats, I see a one loose wire. There's one wire here that is not plugged into anything. And I don't know what that is. Look like it's corroded or something. But something like this, yeah, that's corrosion. Something like this, I don't know if you can see that. It's corroded. I don't know if this is related to it, but it's not plugged into anything and it has corrosion on it. So I'm just gonna wipe that off a little bit. Make sure all the rest of these are connected here. Because I did have a crowbar laying down here, right here where this camera is right now. And after driving around and turning, I looked over one day and it was actually stuck up under here. So let's see. So I'm just gonna make sure these are plugged in. Okay, that one feels like it's in. Right here feel like it's saying. Now we can check the next seat. Now I went to the auto parts store and I asked them, is there anything I can buy to get this light to go off? And they said, there's nothing we can do. You have to take it to go get it read. Well, you know what? I don't feel like this is even my car. If it can have a problem that I can't fix, like look at that. Look at that right there. How could that possibly be? Ain't no telling what the problem is with that. Just something just burnt up. And what kind of burn is that? How could something be burnt like that? Come on now. Will you look at that? How could something be burnt like that? Okay. Do that have anything to do with the wires? It's under the seat. So it's just burnt. Under the seat, burnt. Okay, so that one's plugged in. Let's see. You can see that one's plugged in. There's no broken wires. And this one is plugged in. There's no broken wires. Okay, so maybe it's possibly where did the burnt one go? Now, as you can see, what I'm going through right now, come on now, if I just went to go buy this car 2 years ago, and I don't do anything but drive it back and forth to work, you can look at what I'm going through right now and tell that it's not my responsibility. Okay, so, look at that. You buy a used car, it looks like you're buying somebody else's problem. So just don't buy used cars. You know, that's what I would say. If this is what the problem is, don't buy used cars. You're just asking for it if you buy a used car. Anyway, so I just tightened up everything the best that I could, made sure everything was tight, and I'm going to turn this back on and see if it can work. And the airbag light is still on, so it's not that. So as far as the airbag, I've heard that it can have something to do with the seat belts. It can have something to do with the horn. Well, the horn works, so it's not the airbag. So it's not the actual airbag. Now look, this is one thing that I do know will work. To get that light to go off, you can actually See, I'm gonna actually take. You can see the airbag light goes off when I do this. See? Okay, so there is something that you can do to get the airbag light to go off. Okay, so as you can hear, the car is still running, but the airbag light is off. Okay, so that's one reason I want to make this video, to show you that there is a way that you can get the airbag to go off. And there it is. See? Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to be finding out what is going on with this car. I'm not going to rely on this method to get the airbag light to turn off. I'm going to actually do what I really need to do to get the airbag light turned off. But anyway, if you're having the same problem with the airbag and you have not had an accident with your car, call Congress, go to your civic league meetings in your area, go to the city council meeting in your downtown in your city, and let these people know that there are some things that don't have anything to do with you. If you buy a car, 4 months later the airbag light comes on and won't go off, then that's not your responsibility. That's the shop's responsibility to fix that. So this airbag light should go under a permanent warranty. As long as you own your car warranty, if your airbag light comes on, because it has something to do with the airbag, and if you haven't had any wrecks or anything, you don't have anything to do with that. This is part of the safety, like red lights and the lines in the street, the safety lines in the street where you're not supposed to be turning, or the turn lane, the green light arrow that says go, the yellow arrow that says slow down. This is a problem. This is a problem that goes right along with all the rest of that. This don't have nothing to do with the purchaser of the vehicle. I'm telling you, it doesn't. I have not had any accidents in this car. I don't. Look, see that truck right there? That's my truck. So I just drive this car to work and back. That's it. I go to the store, come home. I don't even drive around. I don't joyride in this vehicle. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and replace this. This is a number 10 fuse. But anyways, you can see it's going off. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and put the fuse back in. And I'll turn it back on. And you see it's back on. Okay, so that's all we got for today. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on this, because it's time to have this vehicle inspected this month. So you all have a good day, and look forward to my next video. Okay, subscribe, like, share this video. Thanks.